Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's KG Presents back out with another video, and today I'm here in NBA2K24 with some huge news today. Damian Lillard has been traded from the Portland Trailblazers to the Milwaukee Bucks in a 3-team trade that sent Jrue Holiday to the Portland Trailblazers along with DeAndre Ayton. Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen all went to Phoenix. Obviously, the biggest part of this trade is Damian Lillard becoming now a member of the Milwaukee Bucks. Jrue Holiday was so unfortunate. Jrue Holiday said he wanted to retire a Buck literally just a couple days ago, and then he gets traded. That just shows you how the NBA is a business. Let me tell you, it is a business. But we now have one of the best, if not the best, dynamic duos in all of NBA. You have Giannis and Damian Lillard are on the exact same roster this year. Damian Lillard obviously had an incredible year last year for the Portland Trailblazers before getting injured. An incredible career so far in reality, and now he's going to finally have a chance to win an NBA championship with the Milwaukee Bucks this season. Still got Milton, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. Obviously the bench, the bench is the bench, but you look at the top five, especially top 3, 4 here, the team's absolutely incredible. So we're going to see what's going to happen here going into this season. This is the Milwaukee Bucks rebuild for this upcoming season. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Let's check out the rotation here. So we're going to have Lillard playing 36 minutes. Beasley is going to be our starting 2. Malik Beasley is a pretty solid player. He doesn't really need to do much. He can just do exactly what he's been doing, like literally his entire career here. And he just needs to replace Grayson Allen. I think he can do that. Middleton, obviously at the 3. Hopefully he's healthy this season for the Bucks. Giannis, of course, at the 4. Brook Lopez was incredible last year for the Milwaukee Bucks. So he's, of course, at the 5. Bobby Portis, also incredible last season. And he's going to continue to do his great job off the bench for the Bucks this season. We're going to have Crowder, Pat Connaughton, and Beauchamp are also going to get some minutes here this season. And let's see if the team can go and win an NBA championship. I honestly don't really want to make any moves here. I will make moves if needed. However, this team is just so good off the bat, and I kind of want to see how this duo of Lillard and Giannis is going to be. So I'm going to catch up with you guys at the All-Star break, and I'll see you then. So here at the All-Star break, Giannis is an All-Star captain, of course, and of course Damian Lillard is also on the roster. Giannis so far this season averaging 27 points, as his scoring is expected to be going down a little bit, but all the other stats are still there. His assists are actually up. That's pretty interesting. Lillard is still averaging 29.7, pretty much 30 points a game and 7 assists too. He's having an incredible year in his first year here as a Milwaukee Buck. We're 35-14 at the All-Star break, a half game ahead of this Philadelphia 76ers. So we're doing pretty well. Obviously, you can't complain about being the first seed at all. I did want to check out some really interesting too. Is I want to check out the stats of the other players that were involved in this trade. So let's go to the Portland Trailblazers first, and then we'll go to the Thunder. Jrue Holiday this season averaging 15 points only and 6 assists for the Portland Trailblazers. Now, in reality, Jrue Holiday is most likely going to be traded to another team prior to the start of the season for some picks. However, since I don't know what's actually going to happen here, since the trade only occurred a few hours ago, he's still on the Portland Trailblazers for the simulation. And DeAndre Ayton, who is now on the Trailblazers, averaging 16 points, 10 rebounds a game. Still the same old Ayton for the Portland Trailblazers. So they're doing great. As for the standings, the Suns are actually only 25-24, which is pretty interesting, and the Blazers are 26-23. So it's very interesting for this season. We're going to check out the player stats just really quickly here while we have the opportunity to do so. And obviously, I showed you Lillard and Giannis' stats. Obviously, those are the main stats going forward. Chris Middleton's have another solid season. Portis doing all right. Beasley's averaging 12 points a game, so he has filled that void of Grayson Allen for sure. And Brook Lopez actually is averaging less points a game this year, so that's kind of interesting. But, I mean, it was bound to happen at one point, honestly. His number's going to go a little bit down. Anyways, so we're 35-14. I'm going to catch up with you guys at the end of the season. We're the first seed out in the Eastern Conference. I really don't see us making any moves. I mean, this team, as good as it is, we have pretty much all what we need to succeed, and hopefully this team can win NBA championship. Ja Morant is your MVP this year. Victor, Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul, Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Paul Reed is your Most Improved Player, and Zach LaVine is the Clutch Player of the Year. We do end up with Giannis on the All-NBA first team and Lillard on the All-NBA second team, so that's incredible for us. Checking out the player stats at the end of the season. Let's see what we got. So we have Lillard led the way in scoring with 31 points a game. Giannis had 27, 11, and 6. Lillard also had 7 assists. You know, it was pretty much the exact same stats I showed you guys earlier on here in the video. And we were at 49 and 33, so we honestly kind of fell off towards the end of the year. Why? I have no clue at all. But we're the 4th seed out in the Eastern Conference here. We're taking on the Miami Heat in the first round. You know, hopefully we can win Game 1. We will win. Game 2, they are going to take Game 2. We're going to lose Game 3 as well. Brook Lopez is now out for 2 weeks. Game 4, we're going to lose. And in Game 5, we're going to lose as well. So we actually get swept in the first round by the Miami Heat. I know. That's not what you're expecting. Again, that's 2 straight years now for the Miami Heat being the Milwaukee Bucks as the Philadelphia 76ers actually go on to win the NBA championship. So we have a lot of work to do this offseason because you do not want to be swept once again. And Giannis is in the last year of his contract, I believe. So we got some work to do. So we don't really have much money to work with heading into this offseason, so it'll be very interesting. I'm going to sign Andre Drummond here to just a 1-year player contract, cheap as possible, just trying to get one of these other centers on the roster in case like Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis goes down. We do need a 2-guard now this year because, you know, he left. However, we could just re-sign Grayson Allen. Honestly, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to bring back Grayson Allen onto the team, and we desperately need just more backup, like really anything, because you know last season they kind of lost it. So we're going to sign Joe Harris actually to a minimum contract, get him on the roster as well. Jay Crowder, he was all right, but you know only 4 points a game. It's not really what you're looking for. Malik Beasley was good, but I unfortunately can't afford to bring him back in, so that kind of sucks. So we are going to do those: Drummond, Allen, and Harris. Oh, actually, we can't sign Allen. Never mind. So we are now looking at Alec Burks potentially. You know, we don't really have much money to work with. That's the way that it is. So we're going to sign Alec Burks to a minimum contract. He's now going to be part of the roster here going into next season, and that's really all I can do. Unfortunately, due to the contracts, obviously with Giannis and Lillard, we can't really do much because they're getting paid so much money. And you already see we're already declining here. Giannis and Lillard goes down 2. Middleton, Brook Lopez is also down 1. So we don't really only have like one last chance here to win NBA championship. So let's see what I can do. And honestly, because Giannis might leave if he does not win this championship this season, Giannis probably is going to leave the Bucks. That means we have 1 year left. So it means this year we must win an NBA championship, or else Giannis is going to be gone. And, you know, that's the frightening part of this, is that, especially as a Bucks fan, you have your franchise player potentially is leaving, and you don't know if he actually is going to leave. However, the odds of him potentially leaving, is not, like, too crazy. So, pretty much same starting lineup here. We're going to actually mix up Lopez, start Portis, Drummond off the bench. I want to have Pat Connaughton play, but do I want to have Beauchamp play? It's interesting. I'm going to see if I can try and trade any of these younger guys towards the bottom of the bench. Maybe try and trade Drummond, honestly. We can't trade Drummond because he just signed him. Never mind. So we're going to simulate to about that deadline, which is the 22nd, and I'll catch up with you guys at that point. Hopefully we are a good team once again. Now December 22nd, we're 16 and 13. We're just not good at all, unfortunately. This team, honestly, I thought we were going to be a little bit better, but, we got some moves to make big time here in order to try and just get something going for this team. Neto, January 26th, that's interesting. Joe Harris, he's been all right. Alec Burks is actually doing pretty good, but actually he's only averaging 29% from 3, which is not good. We need to desperately make some moves here to try and make sure that Giannis is going to stay on this team here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this trade here for Cole Anthony. You're going to have to go out and get Cole Anthony. You've got to trade a first round in the future, but if it means Giannis is going to stay, Giannis is going to stay because of it. So we got Cole Anthony now. He's going to be on the roster here. We still got moves to make. Bruno Fernando, honestly, is not going to be playing any minutes for us, which isn't good. AJ Green, potentially, if we can flip him for anything. We get Grayson Allen back, which would be pretty interesting. And honestly, I think I'm going to do that and get Grayson Allen is now back on this roster here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now we still have a couple other players that potentially could traded. Beauchamp could be one of them. I kind of like Beauchamp this season. He's doing pretty solid for us, so I don't really know if I truly want to trade him unless there's something like I know like I'm gonna fully improve upon. But I'm not really seeing anything I kind of like here, so we're just gonna stick with him for now. Fernando's definitely gonna get traded here once the deadline occurs, but for now, here's our lineup. Now we're going to have Damian Lillard, Grayson Allen, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. We're going to have Cole Anthony now off the bench with Andre Drummond, Beauchamp, and hopefully that's just a little bit better because we're just not doing good at all. I can't believe this, but you know, who would have thought it just in the second season that the Bucks are just like kind of like an average team, you know? So I'm going to go catch up with you guys at the All-Star break and trade that line. I'll see you then. Giannis as the All-Star captain. Lillard is also on the All-Star team. Lillard's averaging 29 points again. So they still have an incredible second year as a Milwaukee Buck. Giannis, his average of scoring has actually gone down to 23 points a game, which is kind of interesting. After making those trades now, we are 32-17. So we definitely have improved since that time. The Cole Anthony move has been pretty good for us, it seems like, so far. I mean, you know, averaged 28 points last game, and hopefully that's going to keep going well for us going forward. I see having a really nice score, and I think Cole Anthony, like in real life, would be a very, very good bench player, like 6-man off a championship team. I just totally see it, because he probably going to get traded from the Orlando Magic as well. And honestly, see if we can make any other moves to this roster. You know what? Actually, I am going to do this. We're going to make this trade to get Watanabe and Garza on the roster. Young players are completely gone now, so we're really just kind of hoping for the best here. That's the only trade we're going to make. We do have a pretty solid roster here. Let's go to the end of the season, hope for the best. Jokic is your MVP this year. Stephon Cassell, Rookie of the Year for the Jazz. Chris Paul, Sixth Man of the Year. Claxton wins Defensive Player of the Year. Scoot is your most improved player for the Blazers. And Trae Young is your Clutch Player of the Year. We do have Giannis on the All-NBA first team. No Lillard on the second team this year, but he's going to make the third team. We're checking out the player stats really quickly while we have the opportunity to do so, which we're going to do right now. Lillard, 27 points a game, 6 assists. Giannis only had 23 points a game this year, so that's kind of interesting. Milton had 16. Cole Anthony had 13. Portis had 11, Drummond had 8, and 8 off the bench. That's pretty good. Beauchamp had 8 as well, with a bigger role now on the offense. Lopez had 8, Grayson Allen had 8, or 7, I should say. Watanabe had 5. So this season we went 53-29, so we're now the second seed this season. I honestly still think we still could be better. I don't know what's holding this team back. Maybe it's just 2K saying that they have something against the Bucks. I don't know. But we're playing the Detroit Pistons here in the first round. Hopefully things are pretty good for us in this round. You know, I don't really think we should be losing to the Detroit Pistons, as we're going to go up 2-0 here, 3-0, and we are now sweeping the Pistons in the first round, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers as Brook Lopez has left knee tendonitis. We do get Drummond back, but there's always something. There's been so many injuries in this. I haven't shown you all of them. Giannis and Lillard and Milton have been safe, but pretty much everyone else has gotten injured at some point. It is pretty crazy. I guess maybe that's what's holding us back, all these injuries. But we're taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers now. Same lineup as usual for them. Let's see what's going to bring us now. They do have Eubanks off the bench. Game 1, we are going to win. Game 2, they will win. And we're done 3-1 already on the Cavs. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know what's going on. I guess this Bucks team, they don't like. We're going to simcast, and hopefully something good comes out of this. I guess I don't know really like what is going on here. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, this team is good. Like, in reality, if you guys look at these teams, the Bucks and the Cavs here, we do win that game. There's no way the Cavs are beating us like that. Like, come on. There's no way. The Cavs are not bad or anything. Look at these games right here. We're starting to blow them out as soon as I say that the Cavs are coming back in this game. But we just pull away here. But we are going to win this game too. So now is a 3-3 series tie going into Game 7 here. What's going to happen here? Chris Middleton has a stomach virus. That's not good. Hopefully he's going to play. And it looks like we are off to a hot start here in Game 7. We're actually blowing them away. Oh my God. That's absolutely crazy, and it's a close game still, but we end up winning here. Chris Middleton actually scored the most points for them, combined with Giannis, 25 points on this flu game. Maybe that's his flu game like Jordan. So we got the Warriors out west right now against the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll be taking on the Boston Celtics here. The Boston Celtics here are absolutely dirty as per usual. Jalen Duran is now on this team too. This is going to be a tough team. This is going to be a tough team. Let me tell you right now. Game 1. Chris Middleton is healthy. We are going to win Game 1, so that is huge. Game 1, Giannis showed up with a 34-point triple-double. In Game 2, Brook Lopez is back. I didn't even put him in the lineup. That's my fault right there. We got Brook Lopez now back on the team. That is huge for us going forward. In Game 2, we did win, though, but without Brook Lopez on the roster here. Lillard went off. Giannis had 35, 21, and 6. That's insane. We only won by 3, but we still won, so that's all that matters. In Game 3, we were also going to win Game 3, a close one. Not a close one, my fault. 134-97. And in Game 4, Bobby Portis is now going to be playing through it, but we do end up sweeping the Boston Celtics. There we go. We taking on with so many injuries. I'm literally showing you guys right now. There's so many injuries. Curry averaged 39 a game that round. Holy. Taking on the Golden State Warriors. Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Draymond, Garuba, Chris Paul, Miles Bridges, Kuminga. This is pretty much the exact same team they have now. Can we win? Hopefully. Game 1. We are going to win Game 1. 120-103. And Game 2? We're going to win Game 2 as well, 135-113. What about in Game 3? We are also going to win Game 3, 134-115. Look at Giannis. Oh, my God. And we're going to go to Simcast for Game 4 here because this is pretty incredible. I can't believe they almost lost. They were down 3-1 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. But we're going to actually hop into this game here. 2 minutes left on the clock, 123-122. Hopefully the Bucks can pull away here and become NBA champions. So obviously I am not playing in this. This is just going to be the computer playing for itself here. We have Grayson Allen is on Steph Curry as well. Let's see what's going to happen here. We have a 1-point game with the Warriors ahead. 2 minutes left on the clock. Steph Curry is going to take that three-pointer, but he's off. Giannis on the defensive rebound. We are down by 1. But in the series, we are up by 3 as Grayson Allen with a wide-open three-pointer, and he's off. Huge missed 3 for Grayson Allen here. But there's still plenty of time left on the clock. Hopefully the Bucks can come back here in this game and take the championship. However, they're still obviously clearly in the driver's seat with a 3-0 lead. He's going to pass it out to Kuminga. Chris Paul is out there with Looney, Kuminga, Thompson, and Curry. That's your Warriors lineup right now. Kuminga with a tough 3. He's off, but Brook Lopez was unable to guard Looney there, but Looney misses the wide-open dunk. Giannis over Klay Thompson. He's off, but he throws it out of bounds. Giannis throws it out of bounds. That is a tough play, and now it's Warriors ball here. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins is going to be coming into the game. Chris Paul is going to exit. So we got a much better lineup here. That's going to do better against the Bucks, in my opinion. Pass it into Curry here. We got Lillard on Curry. It's still an incredible matchup. Let's see what's going to happen. Steph Curry with the step back. Guarded now by Grayson Allen. Out to Jonathan Kuminga here. This is just, I'd be hoping actually this is the finals match. But in the future, Steph Curry wide open for 3. He is off. A huge missed 3. Giannis is going to throw it off. He's going to dribble it. And it's going to go off Kevon Looney. He's going to pass it inside to Andrew Wiggins. 125-122. A crucial mistake. 2 crucial mistakes by Giannis Antetokounmpo, actually. That's pretty crazy. So we got Lillard now. Still got plenty of time left here on the clock. You'll see if he can work his magic here in the playoffs. Dame Dalla. He's going to pass it out to Lopez. He's going to pass it over to Grayson Allen. Hopefully Grayson Allen does not take a shot. Brook Lopez in the paint. Out to Chris Middleton. Wide open for 3. And he's off. Oh my God. The Milwaukee Bucks are completely silent right now. 2 missed open 3-pointers. And Giannis is going to foul out of this game. Oh my God. This game's over. I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. So let's see what's going to happen here. Tie game. Pretty much the exact same time. Except this time we are at home. The Milwaukee Bucks are at home. Looks like Drummond's out there on the court. I don't know why Giannis is not. I know Giannis is out there. This is a really tall lineup. Giannis running point maybe? Who knows? As Curry makes a tough 3-pointer. You can never count out Steph Curry and the Warriors with those 3-pointers. We have Damian Lillard now bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. See who's going to give him the screen. Going to give it over to Andre Drummond. He's going to clear Middleton trying to post up Curry in the paint. Let's see if Middleton can work his magic here. Chris Middleton with a hook shot, and he's off. Funny how actually every single shot that I've seen so far that I've showed you guys, they've missed. This is actually pretty crazy. But I'm just saying, Curry, let's see what's going to happen here. and he's going to foul by Chris Middleton. 2 more shots at the line for Steph Curry. All I'm saying right now is that if the Bucks blow a 3-0 series lead to the Warriors, you're never going to hear it for the rest of You're going to hear it for the rest of the time. Also, I'm not simulating another season after that. There's no coming back if you blow a 3-0 series lead. That's just embarrassing on so many levels. There's no point. I would if I was the GM, I would quit at that point too, honestly. As Lillard is going to be going in with a mid-range jumper, he's going to make it a huge basket for Damian Lillard. He's now got 21 points in this game. It's now a 3-point game, still anyone's game, but the Bucks need a stop, of course. Let's see if they can get it on Steph Curry. He's going to pass over to Kevon Looney in the corner, pass out to Jonathan Kuminga. He's got Giannis on him. Curry behind the screen, and that is good. Steph Curry for 3. Another huge 3-pointer. He's got 16 points in the fourth quarter. Again, no one's guarding him because Lillard is not locking him down. Maybe not as good as Drew Holiday. I'll leave it up to you guys. But Lillard is going to be taken out inside the paint. He's going to pack out, take the free throw line jumper, and he's off. That's now another missed game, another missed shot, I should say. 6 points. And I'm going to simulate to the next one now because we are unfortunately going to lose this one too. 141 minutes left in the game. We are up 124 to 111. Giannis is at the free throw line. Honestly, I'm just going to play it out because there's no way that we're going to blow this game. So I can't make a free throw here, so that's on me. But if we're not going to blow this game, and it looks like the Milwaukee Bucks here are going to be NBA champions this season. So not the upcoming season with Lillard on the team. This is now the next season going on as Kuminga is going to get in the paint and make the easy layup. I'm really not going to play too much here. I'm just going to be talking over all this. So Damian Lillard here was pretty good in the playoffs. He might have not been able to lock down Steph Curry, but the thing is though, who's really able to lock down Steph Curry? Let's be real here. So that's going to be really big going forward here, just in real life too. You don't know what's going to happen between these two teams, and also it's kind of very interesting because Grayson Allen's going to miss that 3. Oh no, he makes that one. He looks like he's injured too. But the thing is, in reality, that team that I assembled last year, which is pretty much I didn't make any changes to the roster for the Bucks. That team did not even make it out of the first round. So it'd be very interesting. Is that going to happen in real life? Are they not going to be able to make it out of the first round? I had to make some real changes to this roster in order for them to win this year, which I say is trading for Cole Anthony, which honestly I kind of hope something that they do would be pretty interesting. They did acquire Andre Drummond as Giannis with the mid-range jumper there. Drummond is a nice center off the bench for him, probably just some good defense and rebounding. And that was pretty good acquisition in my eyes. But the thing is, though, Connaughton didn't really play, honestly, in this. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Beasley back, who was pretty good last year, but I couldn't get him back on the roster. That's going to go out of bounds off of Bobby Portis. He can't get that rebound for some reason. So that's pretty interesting. They didn't really do anything too crazy with the roster. However, it was still a noticeable change enough because the team did not win at last year's point at all. So, something needed to be done. And as the clock is ticking down here, 8 seconds left on the clock, Damian Lillard with the ball in his hands. And of course, he has now won his first NBA championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, he's ready to celebrate. The Bucks are going to win another NBA championship. All that hard work and success leads them to winning another championship this season here. Damian Lillard finally wins his first ring. I'm sure he's going to be so happy about that. Look at the excitement from all the players. Giannis now with his second NBA championship on their lock. Lillard finally gets the opportunity to win one here playing with the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's just exactly what he's hoping for. So if y'all enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this Damian Lillard Milwaukee Bucks rebuild, and I can't wait to see what would happen in real life now that Damian Lillard and Giannis have formed this ultimate duo that no one really expected to happen. I don't think anyone expected Damian Lillard to be traded to the Milwaukee Bucks in the first place. However, as you see at the clips playing behind me right now, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions, as Giannis is going to hoist up that trophy. There it is. I'll see you next time.